Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good? This episode, bro. Oh, wait, is my sound on? This episode was so fire in the cases of we are so close to having all the information about the backstories, and it's kind of crazy to think that it forcefully came uh, from the younger brother or number 71 or yeah 71 or 69. I already forgot because that's not what I usually call them, but it's kind of crazy to think that the woman who is the blue moon vampire is the name that I've always thought was his name, and he's accepted that name, so it makes you feel like he wouldn't have accepted that name unless the person who had it first and told him that name was gone or something, right? I think that may be the case. Uh, Something at the end of the day happened to her. And we're also in a position where we still don't know why the younger kid has a prosthetic arm. So it's there's a lot to still unfold clearly, and I like that aspect of how they're setting this up because, to be fair, they really didn't have to give us a crap ton of information because supposedly everything we're learning is only from one person's perspective, right? Even though he's not uh, learning anything that's false, supposedly, right? You can't hide information from this type of technique that drains the blood and practically allows you to see into the people's psyche, see into their past, see, probably even feel their emotions that they feel at that moment and whatnot. So, if he learned all this from one person, his friend that he wanted to probably learn it from, instead of the little brother, this might have been a whole different story in general. So it's one of those things where you're just like, holy crap, bro, he's been through so much crap. And to think that he was a character the way that he is, his father protected him and died by vampires, and the first thing he ever says on screen to us, or at least first thing he mentions, is that he wants to save every single vampire. So that in itself just goes to show you something huge and drastic must have changed, right? It went from I wish they would all perish and all die and I want to wipe them all out to I want to be their savior. I want to be the person that brings them back from being a curse bearer. And maybe that's where she's going with that story is, yeah, they were all curse bearers. That circus is maybe somewhere she showed up and didn't really couldn't do anything because it was already everything already happened or something. I'm not entirely sure, but it feels like she knows more about that situation, or at least um, she's learning right now, right? She's like, man, that's terrible. But being a vampire herself of the blue moon, I feel like she can get a lot more information than she's letting off. Just how did she end up finding out about these kids being experimented on? Did someone tip her off? Did she just happen to know and she's been traveling this whole place to find her blue blood and maybe destroy the people that are trying to do whatever they're doing? At the end of the day, I am very, very engrossed with this story now, and I can't wait to see just what they're going to give us information wise because things have just gotten pretty out of hand with the brother showing up to his younger brother getting his blood sucked, knowing the consequences of that, where the information now can be given to him directly through the blood without even having to ask any questions. But with that being said, everybody, I hope you have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to y'all later tonight if more anime drop. But I'm at work and I got y'all. I got y'all there. So yeah, with that being said, take care. Peace.